With this piece, I'm not creating alone. I am guided by legacy, held by spirit, and witnessed by those whose stories I can carry forward. There comes a moment in every painting where observation becomes presence, where the artist is no longer looking, but listening. Today, we continue the study of Credo Mutwa, not just as an image, but as spirit. Welcome back to this edition of the Artist Vlog. Now, part one was establishing a foundation. Simple shapes, structure, placement, and the early observation of the painting. That was phase one. So now it's time to step off into phase two. And phase two is about refinement, but not just technical refinement. It's about presence. So in my Afrocentric approach, we're not just going to paint what it is that we see. We're going to acknowledge what came before us. We're going to paint in the presence of legacy, in the presence of spirit. So when I approach this painting, I'm not going to study Credo Mutwa as a figure. I'm going to engage in what he represents. But I gotta keep in mind, I'm still blocking. It's a little test to see where I want to go with this. So I'm gonna keep with it. Now I'm gonna bump that up a little bit because I need a little bit more contrast. Not a lot, just a little bit to show that cheek starting to turn. Bump it up a little bit and add alizarin right there. Need a little bit more. Just a bit more. Now I'm going to go in with a little cat yellow up in there. Most artists think the problem is skill, but it's not. It's presence. That's why I created this free ebook, Introduction to Drawing in the Presence. This book will teach you how to slow down, how to really see, and how to bring life to your work. Because when you're present, people just don't look at your art, they feel it. Download it free, link in the description below. And I'll add a little bit more alizarin. Because while I'm trying to make the cheek do its thing, I want it to turn at the same time. Now, by it being a blood area, rosy cheeks, I got to keep in mind his flesh is dark. Now, as I add this on, I am still wiping the brush as I go. Paint white, paint white, paint white. took me a long time to learn that, you know, from someone who came in the game knowing how to draw. I was trying to take my drawing skills into painting, and it just simply wasn't working. So it was a habit I had to break. But eventually, it happened. So now, it's all about structuring, modeling, and developing his head. When we talk about Credo Mutwa, we're not just talking about an image. We're talking about a legacy. We're talking about carrying something forward. So this Afrocentric approach teaches us when you create, you're never alone. Because Credo not only was a healer, he was an artist. We are in the presence of those who came before us. So when I paint, I'm not just painting to refine phase one, I'm honoring it. Now, I ask myself, am I doing justice to what it is that I started? Am I listening or just reacting? Because painting at the highest level isn't about control. It's about alignment. If you made it this far, I appreciate you. Take your time, slow it down, connect with your subject and feel the energy, because the more present you are, the more your work will speak. I'll see you in the next episode of The Artist Vlog.